Tony, a lot of bodies on the floor tonight, including a couple of yours. Was that the definition of a hard-fought win?
It sure was. We talked about before the game, whoever wants this more will get it. It's that time of year when the talent and all those things it's just kind of about the effort, whether you're the road team or the home team. And they wanted it. They fought in that first half. You could see it. But I thought our guys just found a way, and that's what we had to. When London went out and Malcolm for a little bit, we just challenged them, just dig down deep. And boy, I thought defensively, of course, we won it with our defense. We didn't win it with our free throw shooting or our other stuff. But there were enough stops, and it's what we had to do. And I really liked how the guys responded defensively in a tough situation, and the crowd was, once again, special.
Any flashback to last year when, of course, you lost Joe to a concussion?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't. Not until you just said that. No, I forgot about that. That was first game of the ACC. But when you see, the two guys that arguably are very significant for our success and have done a good job, both go down like that. And I don't know yet. I just saw London's nose when he came out, and I saw the blood on it. It looked like it was not where it should be. So I would assume that he broke his nose, but I don't know anything yet as far as they'll do the x-rays and look at that. But it was a hard collision. It really was. And then they had, I don't know if they glued or they stitched up Malcolm, but he came back, and it was one of those kinds of games. It was really a blue-collar affair, as we like to say.
Obviously not much offensively, but Wraith and Mays, for them, had such a good first half. Did you change assignments, what you did second half, or why was he less effective?
Well, you can see if he gets a good, clean look, he's got a great chance of scoring and making it. And I thought we did a little better job, except for the time when Malcolm came back right after he got his stitches. He had his hand down, and then Mays hit a shot. But I thought we did a good job kind of shadowing him when he came off of a ball screen, and most of the time it was Darion, but it was Anthony, really stayed with him and tried to force him to either go away from the hoop or get it out of his hands. And then we just tried to really dig down, and whether it was Marielle on Booker or just the matchups we had to get hands and contest the shots. And we just wouldn't give them too many uncontested looks. There was a stretch where they got some offensive rebounds, but it was really a hard-fought game. And I know it wasn't pretty, but it was just you just had to do what you had to do, and the guys really rallied when they needed to, as I said.
Tony, after London and Malcolm go out, Darion hits a couple of of jump shots for you. Was he a more aggressive, assertive, active on all facets today?
Well, we were having a hard time getting the ball inside. I thought Florida State did a really good job. They were fronting the post or three-quartering it, so we couldn't quite get it inside. And whether just through the course of the game, our guys started loosening up a little bit so we could make some passes inside, and we told our bigs to step off the lane a little more to get a catch. Whatever the reason was, we needed to get it inside during that stretch and just have someone go make some plays like Anthony did and Darion did, and that was significant. And I thought, yeah, he was. You saw him try to rotate and pivot, spin, and there's such length that Florida State has, and he lifted them up, and those were huge plays. And then on the other end defensively, I thought he was really good.
Tony, 17 of your 18 field goals tonight were in the paint. You made one jump shot. I don't know if I've ever seen a team win a game making just one jump shot. Were you pleased with shot selection? What was your thoughts there?
Look, we're 1 of 11 at the free throw line. We're not shooting the ball well. It's hard. And then the one guy who hit the three went out. And so we had to get stuff on the offensive glass. We had to get to the paint. We had to throw it inside. And usually they say go to the line and score. Shot selection, a couple times when they switched the ball screen, I thought we settled for something we didn't need to. They'd switch 1 through 4 or 5. I didn't like some of that. But they pressure you so much that you have to almost give your guys freedom to attack off the dribble. And I thought that was important because you could see our guys were a little uncomfortable with the ball, some of the younger guys, and they needed to have the ability to go somewhere with a dribble, try to get in the lane, make some plays, and that hopefully loosened it up a little bit. Shot selection was okay. Again, not shooting it well. It's not for a matter of, working on it, telling them to shoot it with confidence. It's just where we're at right now, and we just had to rest on our defense. And, obviously we're going to have to keep probably getting better on that side of the ball, but thankful for how the guys fought and came out with one with their defense.
Tony, there was a stretch where on one possession, Mariel threw the ball away. Next time down the court, he came up with a steal and attacked the basket, did not hesitate. Do you like the fact that he keeps playing and
Yeah.
doesn't.
I thought he had a
overthink
stretch.
things?
Yeah, I thought he had a stretch defensively where he just deflected balls, got steals. He used his length, and that was really important for us. You know, when you have him doing that and Darion exploding those ball screens, that was he had very good minutes. And you know, the one he threw away, you know, Malcolm was running in there. But I liked his aggressiveness, and he went up and snatched some rebounds when we needed it. He had 6 rebounds, so it's one of those games. But you know, you can look at our offense, and we did struggle, but you can't take it away from our guys defensively. That was they rallied that way, and I liked what I saw because they knew that's how they had to win it. We all knew that, and it was trying to get it in the paint as well. But that was everybody did their job.
It was your 200th win. Is it now, I guess, a little bittersweet with what happened with London?
Yeah, I didn't even know that until we were walking down the hallway that was that. You know, I just with London, yeah, hopefully we'll find out. We need, well, the guy stepped up. We'll just take whatever comes our way. You know, yeah, obviously with Justin out, and we'll see what it is with London, and that's why this was really an important victory. And you know, the fact I got 200, that just means good staffs, good players, and I've been in a good spot, and it's taken me probably longer than it should have, but we're in a good place this year, and we'll keep plugging.
I know you said you don't have an update on London, but do you have a sort of a plan for what happens if you don't have? He seems like maybe the one guy that is really difficult to replace on the offensive end for you. Do you have a sort of a plan in place if you don't have him?
Did you watch the second half? So there's our plan. Play great defense and try to get into the lane. Yeah, all of our guys at this stage, you know, we're on that edge. And again, when you lose a key player like that, you got to just keep finding ways. So we'll see how severe it is, how long he would be out if he is, and then you know, be ready for a team that certainly challenged us here in Wake Forest. But be again other opportunities for guys if he has to miss.
Tony, if the first 199 had been as hard as number 200, would you have been around for number 200?
Yeah, everybody's calling me saying, man, you're getting gray. My friends, you know, I got good friends. They're like, every time I turn on TV, you get more and more gray. So I think I'd be even more gray if they were like that, all of them. But like I said, I'm glad I've got to do a lot of them here. It's been enjoyable.